Explosive news breaking. Matthias Ginter reveals a shocking snub from Peter Bosz before the 2018 World Cup. We dive deep into the surprising details of why the manager refused to speak with the player and how it impacted Ginter's career trajectory. Plus, Nico Schlotterbeck denies contract extension rumors with Borussia Dortmund, sending shockwaves through the fanbase. Is a move to Liverpool on the horizon? We've got the exclusive response from Borussia Dortmund's sporting director, Lars Ricken, addressing Schlotterbeck's statements head-on. What does this mean for the club's future? And the drama intensifies with opinions suggesting Nico Schlotterbeck could be heading to Liverpool this summer after this contract earthquake. Don't miss any of these incredible updates. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Matsy, I'm sorry, but he doesn't want to talk to you. BVB manager didn't want to speak to Ginter. Before the 2018 World Cup, Matthias Ginter was eager to understand his standing with Borussia Dortmund manager Peter Bosz, specifically inquiring about his chances for a first-team spot. However, this crucial conversation never materialized. Instead, the former international found himself unexpectedly dropped from the squad, a decision that clearly left a lasting impact. Recounting the incident on the podcast, Schwarzgelbrand, Ginter detailed how the Dutch coach, who took the helm at Borussia Dortmund in the summer of 2017 following Thomas Tuchel's dismissal, was completely unwilling to engage in personal dialogue at that critical juncture. Ginter explained his motivation. A year before the World Cup, I wanted to know if I had a chance of securing a place in the starting lineup. That's why I asked Michael Zorc for Peter Bosz's number. The message he received back was a stark blow. I was in Russia at the time. He then sent me a message saying, "Matsy, I'm sorry, but he doesn't want to talk to you." That was quite a shock. Having joined BVB in 2014, Ginter experienced fluctuating game time initially, but had secured a regular role under Thomas Tuchel as a right-back. He emphasized his desire for clarity. I wanted to know what my role was. I was ready to fight for my place and then defend it. Two new players had arrived. It was a year before the World Cup. I wanted to know what my chances were. Upon realizing he was no longer in Bosz's plans, Ginter made the decision to transfer to Borussia Mönchengladbach. He spent 5 years there before returning to his home country to play for SC Freiburg in the summer of 2022, where he remains today. Meanwhile, Bosz's tenure at Dortmund was brief, ending just 5 months later in December 2017 due to a lack of success, with Peter Stöger taking over. After managing Bayer Leverkusen and Olympique Lyon, Bosz is now at PSV Eindhoven, where he has achieved significant success, including 2 Dutch league titles. This revelation sheds light on a pivotal moment in Ginter's career. But what's next for another BVB star amidst contract uncertainty? Borussia Dortmund chief responds after Schlotterbeck denies imminent contract extension. Headlines were made when Nico Schlotterbeck publicly denied reports suggesting an imminent extension of his Borussia Dortmund contract. I must clearly deny that. Unfortunately, we haven't reached that point, Schlotterbeck stated following Germany's 2-1 victory over Ghana, directly contradicting earlier claims. Borussia Dortmund's sporting managing director, Lars Ricken, has now addressed Schlotterbeck's remarks. Speaking to DPA, Ricken commented, "Nico's statements are understandable. We have confirmed neither a breakthrough nor an agreement, so it was rather the recent reporting that surprised us." He further clarified the club's position. Our fundamental stance of binding him to BVB long-term has not changed. We continue to work on that. Schlotterbeck's current contract with the club is set to expire in 2027, leaving fans and management in suspense. While BVB management insists their stance hasn't changed, the uncertainty surrounding Schlotterbeck's future is creating a stir. Could this open the door for a move to England? Nico Schlotterbeck will sign for Liverpool this summer after Dortmund contract earthquake. Opinion. Reports suggesting Nico Schlotterbeck is on the cusp of extending his contract with Borussia Dortmund appear to be far from the truth. Despite Fabrizio Romano's earlier claims of a verbal agreement between Schlotterbeck's representatives and BVB, with only the player's final approval and an improved salary until 2031 needed. Schlotterbeck himself has categorically denied these reports. Speaking to reporters, Schlotterbeck stated, "I must categorically deny that. Unfortunately, we're not there yet. I negotiated with Sebastian Kehl for a long time, but he's no longer with us. What has been reported is unfortunately not true." He added, "I would probably have made a decision in the coming weeks. The situation has changed a bit. I'll be holding talks with Olbuk, and we're not at the stage where we're on the verge of a deal." It's a shame for BVB fans right now, but it's not an easy situation for me either. This development casts significant doubt on his future in Germany, especially with reported interest from Liverpool and Real Madrid. Given that Schlotterbeck will have only a year left on his contract after the 2025-26 season, the possibility of a summer transfer at a reduced fee becomes increasingly attractive for clubs like Liverpool. The defender's stats per 90 in the 2025-25 Bundesliga season indicate he could be a top-quality addition. If Borussia Dortmund is forced into an early sale, Liverpool would be wise to be at the front of the queue. This contract saga is creating major waves in the transfer market. But returning to past player dealings, did a former BVB manager truly refuse to speak with a player? "Matzi, I'm sorry, but he doesn't want to talk to you." BVB manager didn't want to speak to Ginter. Before the 2018 World Cup, Matthias Ginter sought clarity from his Borussia Dortmund manager, Peter Bosz, regarding his first-team prospects. However, this crucial conversation never occurred, and Ginter was subsequently dropped from the squad. In the Schwarzgelbrunn podcast, Ginter revealed that the Dutch coach who succeeded Thomas Tuchel in the summer of 2017 refused any personal dialogue. "A year before the World Cup, I wanted to know if I had a chance of securing a place in the starting lineup. That's why I asked Michael Zorc for Peter Bosz's number," Ginter recalled. He received a blunt message. "I was in Russia at the time. He then sent me a message saying, 'Matzi, I'm sorry, but he doesn't want to talk to you.'" That was quite a shock. Ginter, who joined BVB in 2014 and had become a regular under Tuchel, wanted to understand his role. "I wanted to know what my role was. I was ready to fight for my place and then defend it. 2 new players had arrived. It was a year before the World Cup. I wanted to know what my chances were," he stated. Recognizing he was out of favor with Bosz, Ginter transferred to Borussia Mönchengladbach, staying for 5 years before moving to SC Freiburg in 2022. Bosz's own time at Dortmund was short-lived, ending in December 2017 due to poor results, and he was replaced by Peter Stöger. Bosz has since managed Bayer Leverkusen and Olympique Lyon, and is currently at PSV Eindhoven, where he has won 2 Dutch league titles and 2 Super Cups. This look back at Ginter's experience raises questions about player-manager communication. But our focus now shifts back to the present with more breaking news concerning another BVB star. What a whirlwind of news! We've heard Matthias Ginter's shocking story about Peter Bosz refusing to speak with him before the World Cup. We've seen Nico Schlotterbeck deny contract extension reports, with Lars Ricken responding, and speculation running wild about a potential move to Liverpool. You've got all the inside scoop right here. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more exclusive updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And follow us on all social media platforms for even more behind-the-scenes content.